Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. We're back at it for another day. I got some help here, so we're gonna try and get the dash out of the Supra today. And last remaining wiring harness, and then it should be stripped down. Hopefully by the end of today or tomorrow I'll have an auto rotisserie, and we'll get out to Paintworks and get her some prime put on it, some primer, and start marking up body panels. So guys, we've got the dash taken out. Everything's in just super good shape, like everything in this car. I mean, it's all like brand new. There's no dents or scratches or anything. The cluster, we're probably going to end up getting a new one because we're going to want the one that runs 10,000 RPM into 300k. But yeah, we've got the dash off here. This is what they wired up for the radio. And they had all of these grounded to the back of the radio. There was 6 or 7 of them here. And let's see if I can find it again. It seems like everything that they wired in, we found a couple spots. One was back here. You can see right there in the seats, there was wires burning into the sound deadening. And then the same thing up here. If I can find it again, I might not be able to find it again, but there was some wires burning up here, but yeah, quite a bit. This one right here. So this here is what the antenna was running into, and you can see that it was burning there. I don't know if that'll focus. So we're gonna get the man in here, Jimmy Miner, and he's a master automotive electrician. And he's gonna wire us up a new radio. I'm sure we're probably not gonna use the majority of this, and hopefully clean up some of this mess, because you get down in here, there's all kinds of boxes. This here is actually a calibrator for the remote starter, which I never use, so that there is gonna come out. So yeah, the majority of that stuff's gonna come out. The radio, it's going to be sold. It's Japanese. When you turn it on, it talks to you in Japanese. Doesn't get any channels from around here, but we're working on it. We'll get this dash out shortly here. So we've got the dash out. Still need to pull the motor out and all that stuff in the back. Like I said before, I like to try and organize stuff as much as I can as I'm taking it out. I bag all the bolts, all the parts, stuff like that. I've said it before, the car, Toyota, over-engineers everything. The car has done amazing. However, the absolute clown that put this wiring harness in for the radio and the GPS should never, ever, ever touch electrical ever again. He had so much junk and wiring in there for a simple radio. It's crazy. So we're gonna keep working on it. Like I said, we're gonna get this dash out today. I want to get it completely stripped down. But whoever did that wiring job, man, are they bad at wiring. They should never touch a radio. Like I said, the stuff like this was the end that was burning into the soundproofing in the back there. Lots of burnt wires. You could see me just cutting wires because, I mean, the guys had wires running everywhere in this thing for, I'm guessing, a GPS and the radio. Horrible job. Absolutely horrendous. So we'll stick at it, and hopefully in a couple hours we'll be done. All right. With the help of my brother here, I got the whole dash out. Here so you can see how good everything's in. Got it all cleaned up, vacuumed everything. So the only thing's being left in this door. It's going to be taped off when it's painted. So the door is going to be okay. I'm still got to get in here and get the handles out for the body kit, but we'll do that when maybe I'll let Derek do that at the paint shop. And we got the rest of the engine bay. So all that stuff that came out through the front, the brake booster, for the hydraulics, all that stuff there has all come out. So this is all the stuff, and like I say, like you can see, again, not that we're going to use that cluster because we're probably going to use the 10,000 RPM and the 300 kilometer cluster, but real good shape. Everything, like all the plastics are mint. They can all go back on. Steering wheel, I'm sure we're going to use some different steering wheel, maybe the TRD one, but you know, the column, the steering column, it's super clean.
It apart. Who's putting this back together? That's crap, man.
You're putting it back together. You're putting it back together.
I got it.
You got it. Thanks, bud. This over here is what the wiring harness looks like out of a Supra. So I've got it. It's all zip tied, and you can see as it goes along, I've got it marked. So I zip tied it. This is the front. So this goes up underneath the driver's side dash, and then where did it go? This one here goes beside the passenger side, so that goes across the front, and then it runs down the length of the car, and I've zip tied it all so that I can just flip it, open it up inside the car, and it should flip side to side. But other than that, guys, I'm hoping by the end of today or tomorrow to have a rotisserie. We'll get this on a rotisserie. The crappiest job is still to come, and it's to take all those lettering off the car. I'm really not looking forward to that, but it's something that's got to be done. So we'll get that off. Maybe I can convince Derek and Ryan to take it off. We'll see. They're masters at doing stuff like that. So, and that's it. So I'm going to try and get it on a rotisserie, guys. Next video is probably going to be me working on the engine. We're going to start making a pile of stuff that's going to be powder coated. The rear sub-assembly is probably going to be powder coated. I'll get the engine off the front cradle. We'll get that done as well. I'm gonna have to start putting up votes on what we want to do for suspension, what we want to do for interior. I don't know what you guys' plans are for it. Lonnie's looking into the glass, so I got everything going. But yeah, for today we're done, and it is stripped. For those of you that thought we were just going to slap a body kit on this thing and call it a day, when I say I'm going to tear something apart, we tear it completely apart. So nothing left. Dash is out, the interior is out, motor, tranny, suspension. There's nothing left on the car. There's no bolts or anything that we can take off the car anymore. So we'll try and get it on a rotisserie, get it washed. We do have to wash it up real good before we get it out to Paintworks. And then once they get it out there, guys, Like I said, they're going to eco coat the whole car. We're going to clean it up real good. They'll eco coat the whole car. We'll get it back here. Then we're going to start mocking up body panels, kind of get an idea how things are going to go. I'm going to have to order the headlights and taillights because Veilside is just completely ignoring me. I've sent multiple emails. Obviously, I have no intention of sending the headlights and taillights, and we need the headlights and taillights to mock up the body kit. We can't do it without them, so I'm going to have to get online and order those up. But that's it for today, guys. Again, this Supra that we're rebuilding here, it's going to be a Veilside Supra. This is the body kit that's going on it. And by the time it's all said and done, it's going to look like this. And everything that we do to the car gets voted on by you guys. So we still got to do the interior. We still got to decide what transmission we're going to put in it. We've decided it's going to be a manual. What manual transmission are we going to put in it? Suspension, is it going to be air? Is it going to be static? What kind of brakes we're going on it? That vote is up right now, so make sure you go vote. We've still got to decide what color the car is going to be, what we're going to do as far as the color of the powder coating and all the parts. So still lots to go, guys. So if you're not subscribed to the channel, all you've got to do is subscribe to the YouTube channel for your chance to win it. It's going to be a Veilside 4509 kit when it's done, and we're just going to give it away to one lucky subscriber. So follow us on Instagram, Facebook, all that stuff, and we'll see you in the next video.